Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. I'll be with you guys shortly. Is my mic okay? All right. Hello, thanks for sharing my live stream. Nice. This might take a while. Thanks for doing multiple sharings. Nice. How much longer? About time. Let's get the job done. I have sufficient food sources that I cooked yesterday. So these should be plenty enough to beat that boss. Yeah, it should be plenty enough. Alright, let's end this right now. I have all the food sources that I could use. Plenty enough. There's no point hiding now. Hopefully, the incident that happened yesterday won't happen once more.
Wow!
Okay, I've been here, okay. Can't I just skip this cutscene?
Or better yet, take a nap. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick, we have to...
Okay, been there, done that.
Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but draw. Where, if it weren't for that Stop it.
So you've been planning...
As one of the... She will get that which she did. I'm not the time for discussion either way.
Okay, enough talk.
Battle?
Enough talk.
When instead of confronting you when she faces a word,
Can't
but
I
as
just
for
skip
me...
this
We won't
cutscene?
let what happen.
Oh, besides, you could never... Fighting talk,
Finally, some action.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Poor timing. How unbecoming.
Eyes on me!
Not bad, not bad.
Race you out of the frying pan.
Run all you like. A clear shot.
Someone needs assistance.
You missed.
Poor timing. A fine opportunity. You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Raging tide. No use hiding back there. All you do is run.
I must leave no stone unturned.
No use hiding back there. Something else catch your eye? Right.
I am a disgrace to the knights.
Alright, time to do some healing. Nice. Idiot.
All you do is run.
Steady as stone.
No use hiding back there. You've got some skills. All you do is run. No use hiding back there.
I must leave no stone unturned.
You've got some skills. Raging tide. Crush you.
One down. One more to go.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Could I just skip?
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking more Axis Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Come on. Come on.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
Yo, Kit Kat, welcome. Yep, it's lag. It's lagging. Come on. About time.
You got to the news. Ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the golden house to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over. Now! Don't make me take it from you.
Take it?
Damn it. Just stay still.
Die here.
Leave it up to me.
You ain't gonna die here. Stay alive.
Booba, get out of the frying pan, into the pot. Leave it up to me.
Die here.
Nice and spicy. Water.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Where is he?
Steady as stone.
Alright, the cutscene. Let's hope it doesn't happen. The same thing ever again.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Why does it lag?
Even if our
Probably
friendship
because
can
of my
only be shown in
PC, I
battle
think.
against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the
Because I'm
beginning.
experiencing a drop in
Perhaps it
frame
was
rates
never
as
in the
well.
Exuvia to begin with.
And that explains why my stream is currently lagging at certain times.
In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
So you're saying you're the good guy now?
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I.
What a bold statement you have.
The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
Wait, what?
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god would be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
So you say.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh boy, that one looks huge.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Cash up front. Cash up front. I like this.
Yo, what's up? Thanks for following my my FB page. I like that.
What's going on?
Thanks, bro, for stopping by to my live stream. Busy this team. Boy, this could get ugly. Come on, I want a legit checkpoint. Come on, just one big checkpoint.
Just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
You said it.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy.
Oh yeah, that ballista.
And as fate would have it, One who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands, is he? For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
Man, for the 4-star character, you sure look powerful. Ballistas.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Nice. Finally a decent fight.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced the god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Killjoy! We've only just begun. You can't
Not so
run.
fast.
Well, neither can I. Right there.
Take this!
I miscalculated.
Power that isn't hot to back off!
This should be fun. My work finished.
Take this!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
I need some help here.
You can't run. Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. There. Be careful not to get hit.
Wait. Yeah, what? Oh, good.
Fatui!
Right.
Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snatch and I's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient gods attack me again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't help!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
Gentle energy! That light from your body, it's like a tiny giant card! Wow! It's not a pink shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Eyes on me!
No slacking off.
Die.
Went too far.
Stop it.
Get free!
Idiot.
guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what got you like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Where are they? Okay, guess I'm the only one left. We're not gonna die here.
Strong body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted,
Just
try to use that with that.
Nice fight!
My duty.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Leave it up to me. Time to clear. I'll catch up. Get them!
Disgusting. Any time for a break. My work.
I'll catch up as a dutiful man's word.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this not off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Finally.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
The Liyue port is safe.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Discord?
Right! That's something that even sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern ride.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons. Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Finally a save point!
But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti was
I'm so relieved.
right at the party? we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at one. Shem funeral parlor.
Oh, I can go co-op mode. Finally. I'll have to skip this one later. I'll join them when I have some time. Next up. Nope, I can't unlock this yet. Finally, it's over.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
The Northland Bank. I don't have anything to offer here.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
You do tell the best jokes.
Wow. That. The fate of the bourgeois. Cuisine is an edible.
Someone needs assistance.
You call this cooperation between harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got
It's
to
been a
skip
while,
the
eh, Senora?
formalities and bring chaos to the land? Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you! You're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
No, don't let her get to you.
No.
You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
You backstabber.
How sanctimonious.
Wait, it's actually him?
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I
Yo,
give it as
Mario,
agreed upon
good
in the
night.
contract.
So you're saying that
For it is a matter solely
it's
between
nighttime
the
at your
Tsaritsa
place?
and I.
It's currently afternoon at my place. Now it's 4:41 p.m.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers,
Oh, I
"You
see.
finished your duties.
Well, good night then.
Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost
Wait,
its
hold on,
meaning.
hold on. My ears are hurting me. Oh, I see.
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
As for the Supra! Is that a Supra? Yo, welcome to my live stream. How you doing?
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, You even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Hold on, really, my ears are hurting me.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark!
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Oh, that's it. Now what to do? What to do now?
Today's the day of was fake. We spent so much time trying to organize it. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
Assistance.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Come back here. Stop moving around so much.
Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi Sing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chi Sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Is it me or the songs of Genshin Impact? They are very calm. Well, it fits in the mood, so yeah.
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young!
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Yep, that's paramount to you.
Wow, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Wow, she's back! But yeah, that's the last of it. That's the last of her. Sad.
Why, if you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Game. Damn it.
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Yo bro cat, welcome to my live stream. Sekarang dah AR level 43, dah tengah-tengah dah.
Rex Lapis. Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as
Apa
me,
tanya tu?
perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
Look for Zhongli at the scene. Oops.
Hey, Zhongli!
Tak ada, mungkin sebab selalu duk main ni kot. Pisang, buat benda sama setiap hari. Itulah kod punca yang laju tu. Tak ada apa pun.
Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. if the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Itulah tu, sama lah. Bosan je main. Kejap je ni. Yep, you could say that again.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
So, Bro Kent, buat apa je sekarang ni?
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to.
Duh.
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end.
Oi,
no
pisang
meetings
betul
without partings.
Tak ada buat bincang ni pisang tu.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year.
Supposedly I should have ended my live stream at 6 p.m. but it's kind of late, so I've decided to end my live stream at 5:30 p.m. I hope that's okay for you all. Which means that I'm streaming around an hour and 30 minutes tops, and that's it. I should have streamed this a little bit longer, around 2 hours tops, because my ears are hurting me and these pair of headphones are doing something to my ears. Yeah, good job to them. So I'll be stopping my live stream at 5:30 p.m. around 1 hour and 30 minutes tops.
Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
That's how people in Tibet see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
I'm the type who doesn't like to ask more questions, so I'm going to end this conversation right now.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation.
It's official. It's over. Oh, that thing. That's gotta be my constellation that I need to apply to. Yes, it's hers. It's official. It has been completed. Everlasting Boulder. The berry created by Wake of Earth lasts 5 seconds longer. The meteorite created by Starfall's sword lasts 10 seconds longer. So, what next? About Child's side story. Finally I can do it. Right, let's hop into it then. Yes. Across the sea, you and Paimon prepare to investigate a ruin near Lingju Pass. Ah? Okay, that's the Lingju Pass. Okay, that's the main point. I'm guessing that I'll be cooperating with Child during the story quest. No doubt.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh?
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no...
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
I do know a little self-defense.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
Oh?
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Someone needs assistance. This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to...
Aerocool. Thanks for hitting the like button, and you just got red roll, baby. Thanks. This is easy. Yo, Taka Poi Poi. Just got red roll, baby. Thanks for hitting the like button. I like. It's ineffective. Yo, Taka Poi Poi, welcome to my live stream. How you doing?
Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Keep searching the surrounding area. Okay. So I'm guessing that I'll be fighting Ruin Guards or not. Yo, Blackfire! Welcome to my live stream. How you doing, bro? Keep searching the surrounding area. What am I looking here? It's a bird.
Race you!
Ha ha ha. What's the kid doing here? Stop being an idiot.
What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
What the heck is that thing?
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be. Hey! Just because you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy!
An emergency food. A limited time toy. Haha.
Greetings! Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
It's me.
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice lady. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Boy, some words.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture.
You tell me.
Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea! Alright, off we go! Alright! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
Tusser's Mora pouch. 800 meters from here. I'm feeling sleepy right now. More world quests. But I'm not covering the world quest during live streaming. So I'm gonna cover the world quest during I'm free. Which means during I'm not streaming. So that I wouldn't waste time doing some world quests during streaming. I'm gonna leave you guys for now. Damn, my ears are hurting me. Probably
that
child.
Seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother too, sir. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you. And also, Tusser is Child's brother? Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Child. Saya merasa sungguh itu laga, so saya boleh relax. Tapi saya mau end itu live stream, mungkin adalah 5:30 sebab telinga saya sangat sakit. Ini pakai headphones. Itu headphones cakap saja banyak itu comfort, tapi lama-lama itu banyak sakit telinga. Macam bodoh.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
Get mad!
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all.
You're being too softy.
If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Biar nanti dapat 5 star, saya taruh kisah. Saya ada itu klip cukup lah. Mungkin saya pernah itu lah, mungkin lama sikit mau masuk. Mungkin saya itu cocok lepas ni. Saya dapat itu. Oh, Blackfire, I'm sorry. It's my buddy here. He said that my other friend, he did make a wish. No, 10 wishes. And my other buddy, he did get child during his first attempt. Too damn lucky if you ask me. And I talked to my friend here. He said that he couldn't get any 5-star characters during his attempts while doing some wishes. So sad. Yeah, that's what we are talking about right now. Sorry if you don't understand what I'm trying to say. It's a joke as well.
Yup, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
I just made up with that Indian accent. Really, I'm not an Indian, I'm a Malaysian. I just made up that accent. Think of it as a joke.
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Kinda sad, man. I pulled so many wishes, but got two 5-star weapons. Yeah, I feel the pain as well, even though I don't experience what you're experiencing right now, but I do feel the pain, man. I feel your pain a lot, man. I've been there before, but it's on the other side. I didn't get more 5-star characters, but I'm okay now. I really don't care much anymore. As long as I'm finishing this game in one piece, then I'm good to go. What's the point for being too over ambitious over 5-star characters? Well, if you're willing to spend real money on such characters, then go on ahead. To me, I'm just gonna play this game freely, so I'm struggling to wish for more 5-star characters, but what can I say? Luck is a luck.
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
Oh, we are both frenemies. We've been frenemies since day one.
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So keeping my eye on you.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes, as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
Man, such lies.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Oh boy, you've been fooled, kid.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
Yeah, kid. He's gonna sell toys now.
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Ms. Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure! I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Why did I make a pinky promise?
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants.
I'm babysitting this kid.
If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Yeah, leaving your brother just like that? Mm-hmm. Why do I need to babysit some kid? This better be worth it.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
Yep.
So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store?
Oh yeah, that adult toy store. Nice.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
Don't.
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry,
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done... Either way, it's time to talk prices.
I'll go around 10,000. How's that sound?
Fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
10 grand's not that expensive. I have money all over the world.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food. Liyue's really got a lot going for it.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
Yo, Zoro, thanks for stopping by to my live stream.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be
Hari ni okay, aku good mood lah. Orang ni aku dah manage dah bantai child tu kau. So aku lega lah sedikit.
Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef, now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Man Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all.
Tak ada tip pun nak bagi, just go on and keep proceeding what you're doing. That's it. I don't have any tips. I'm not good at giving such tips. I'm just going with the flow, and that's it.
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunyue Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
How about 8 grand?
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Mao.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick.
Aku tak pandai loh bagi tip. Aku kalau buat motivation aku tak pandai loh bagi.
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it.
Sister who?
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around.
The wharf?
Good idea! and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too. Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people!
Ada tip dia. Biasa-biasa je.
Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies. And
Dah, aku dah buat wish tapi aku dapat Ningguang. Ningguang pun ni lah lama aku dapat. Ni dah season 2 dah weh. Sedih. Sedih sangat. Tapi tak apa, mungkin aku lepas ni ada ke. Mungkin aku dapat Tartaglia or Child. Mana tahu.
Yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly and
Cash up front. Cash up front. I like this.
Yo, Victory, thanks for following my gaming page. I like that. Yep, that's Paimon to you, alright.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Untunglah kau dapat 2 5-star characters, tapi aku dah tak pernah kisah sekarang. Aku dapat tak dapat. Alah, kalau aku dapat 5-star characters pun, aku boleh buat apa je sebab nak upgrade diorang tu, aku dah lah EXP scrolls aku tak ada. Agak malas juga aku nak buat ley lines to get some EXP scrolls. Malas lah.
After all that,
aku punya kli tu pun dah lama dah duduk babuk kat situ. Tusser's terrific tour.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do
Aku
was play
sekarang ni
with Mr.
tengah
Cyclops.
farm XP untuk semua karakter 5 star. Hahaha, gulak lah. Kalau tak pisang okey je. Kalau duk pisang tu lupakan je lah.
Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Aku sekarang senang je. I will upgrade my characters. When my characters around what? Level 70 plus, 60 plus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to upgrade those characters first. The other characters, on the other hand, I just have to leave them abandoned for a while. But if I'm willing to spend on real money, things will get turned around.
Hey!
If I'm willing to spend on real money. Alright. Change of plans. I'm planning to end this live stream after I completed this quest, babysitting this kid.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser? Maybe 200 times your size? Hey! 200 of Paimon would squish you flat, you know. There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me.
So you say.
A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anton and I were so happy. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats.
Oh, come on, kid.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Finally, let's get this over with.
Yep. You can have all the patience in the world, but it won't help you at a time like this. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there? Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
I wouldn't say that this is a long quest. It's a draggy quest, if you know what I mean. Aku lost lawan child tadi. This sebenarnya lawan child ni senang je. All you have to do is to cook as many dishes as possible, but you have to focus on cooking dishes that would give you lots of health, and that's it. There's nothing much you need to worry about. To be honest, aku lawan child tadi tak apa-apa susah. Danjing kau masak banyak-banyak, tapi fokus more kepada recovery food lah. And that's it. Really, fighting him, it's not that hard. It's normal. All you have to do is to cook many dishes that focuses more to recovery, and you're good to go. Please tell me this will be the last. Because I really want to end my live stream as soon as possible, because my ears are hurting me because of this comfort headphones that I'm currently using right now. That's a long way to walk there. Ya, aku buat macam tu, damage dia. Oh, I have two possibilities that I want to state here. One, probably most of your favorite characters, you don't make them too OP that much. That's one. And second, maybe you don't have enough artifacts that you're using. For example, like the legendary ones. the one with the yellow colored ones. Yeah, you have to focus on that one as well. But since you're stuck with child, I'm guessing you couldn't do any co-op dungeons for a while, but you could do it alone. The thing is, you have to do it by yourself. That's the only thing that if you want to get more artifacts in case of an emergency. Yeah, I did that before, but it's super hard. I did use my food sources a bit, but it's worth the risk. Really, all you have to do is keep focusing on cooking mini meals that focuses on recovery. And second, do try to upgrade your characters a lot until, well, you manage to reach until level 80, I guess. No. Save it around until level 75, and you're good to go. Aku punya character tak balance weh. Ada yang level 80, ada yang 70, ada yang 69, ada yang 71. Tapi tu lah, tu semua alah, benda boleh settle lah. Dengan syarat kena banyak masak lah. Kau bayangkan semenjak aku menyirak semalam, terus aku suka masak. Selama ni aku tak suka masak. Tapi since aku dah suka memasak ni, so aku hargai sangatlah bahawa cooking is your best friend. Never neglect it once, like I did before. And now I'm regretting it. I don't have time for the likes of you. Just let me eat. Just leave me be. Yeah, I have to fight the bad guys. Oh no, those aren't the bad guys.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Okay, you're jumping not on the right time, kid.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am,
Weh, level 60 bagi aku janganlah. Tak selamat doh. Sebab Child tu saja dia punya level 71 tak salah aku. So I suggest that you should upgrade all of your 4 characters to level 70 tops. Itu pun dikira nyawa ikan lah.
The greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
Yep. Child is this kid's brother. What's his name again?
So cool.
Kid, you don't get it, do ya?
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Oh, yes.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
This kid doesn't get it what this is all about. Memang si nyawa ikan gila. Better level up your characters first daripada duk sibuk-sibuk makan tu sikit, makan tu, lepas tu habis semua food source, lepas tu mati bam macam tu je. I suggest that you should upgrade your favorite characters first. After that, only then you'll proceed.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Salah aku lah yang dia punya ulti tu. Dia, if kau manage upgrade kau punya characters dalam 75 ke 80, dia makan banyak nyawa. Tapi most of the time nyawa tu dalam hampir-hampir nak mati macam tu lah. Dia kau fokus macam ni, kau every time kau masak, kau banyakkan masak food yang doing some revival. Pastikan food untuk revival tu banyak nyawa lah. Jimat sikit.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't...
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
Yo,
An
it's almost
initiation
6
test, eh?
p.m.
Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Right, let's get the show going. Oh no. Give me a break. Just put me out of me misery. That wasn't so hard. Child returns to the treasure hoarders with the treasure in hand.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Yep.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, sir. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Thanks.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
Don't even think about it.
I'm afraid you're still too young to, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, sir. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait, where's Tooser? We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Did he sneak off to follow his brother? Either way, let's head over there first.
Yep, you're right. This could be a long, long quest. I guess that's enough from me. So I'll end my live stream right away. Okay, so that's all for me. I'll see you guys again, probably around tomorrow. Don't know when, but we'll stream around tomorrow. Okay, that's all for me. See you guys again. Assalaamu'alaikum. Thanks for stopping by to my channel, and thanks for stopping by to my live stream. Also, to the new guys that just followed me, hit the like button and also do the sharing as well. Truly appreciate it. Let's see each other again next time. Alright, see ya. Assalamualaikum. Ciao.